Hello, guys, welcome back to my channel and to the series of reviving my garden. And today we'll be repotting this beautiful euphorbia milii plant, also known as crown of thorns. It was basically planted in a small terracotta pot, but in a windstorm it fell over and the pot was broken. So I repotted in this plastic container. It was around a year back, and this is all it grew in a year after that incident. Didn't really repot it. I just placed the root in this pot which had a little bit of soil in it, and it still flourished in this. So as you can see, it has dual shaded flowers. It comes in many types. If there are a lot of types you can find of euphorbia in the market. So this is the miniature type that I have. It has red blooms which fade into this light pink and then yellowish color. So you can see the root structure over there and the thorns. You have to be very careful when you're handling plants like that, so that you don't cut yourself or even damage the plant, because the sap of this plant is considered not good for your skin. It can cause a lot of irritation. So when you're handling such plants, you have to be a little bit more careful. So now we'll be preparing the soil mix for this plant. As it's a type of a succulent, so it requires a very well draining soil, and we'll do that. I won't be repotting it in a terracotta. I'll be potting it in another plastic container, which is just a size up from this container, which is it planted in currently. So this is the plant pot we'll be repotting it into. It had some soil, so I just wanted to make sure that the soil it had didn't had any rocks or pebbles in it. So let's see what kind of soil it is. I'll be adding it a little bit of perlite and cocoa peat in it, just to make it a little bit more airy and soft and good draining soil. This is normal garden soil, so it doesn't have anything special in it at the time being. The only amending that we'll do is that of perlite and a little bit of cocoa peat. Here I'm adding a few scoops of those. And we'll mix it properly with our hands and make sure that there are no lumps in the soil, because I have been watering it daily, so I'll continue to do so. It will be in a full sun area, so the good draining soil will help and won't make the root to get any rot in it. So good draining soil is very appreciated by this plant. Let's see if we have enough soil. I'll just put it over in this pot for the time being and then get the plant out of that other container. So I guess we do have a sufficient amount of soil that we need for this particular pot. I've just loosely put it in. I have not compacted it at the time, so I'm just topping it off as much to the lip, because when we'll water it, the level will go down a little bit. I'm just getting a small tray to remove the soil from the pot the plant is in. So let's see what the root structure is. So carefully get the plant out of the pot. It's moving a little bit, and see we have a good root structure. The roots are not bound, but it's not root bound, but I had a few mother of thousands or some type of kalancho which was which had seeded itself in this pot, so I'm keeping it to the side. Let's remove the soil. I think it was a little bit of mixture of a red soil, so it's a good thing that we are repotting it. I have not had a good luck with red soil so far in my garden, but somehow it liked. See the top soil of the root, the soil which is near the roots, it's normal garden soil, but the soil under it is red soil. So again, it was all my fault. I was not careful enough. If it would have been a good succulent soil mix, it would have flourished even more. Let's just gently remove the soil from the roots. You have to be extra careful you do not, you know, prick yourself with the thorns it has. Be gentle with the roots as well. I'm just trying to get rid of all the red soil. I think we're almost done with getting the roots out of the red soil. I'm just making sure that it's clear from all the sides. It has a good root growth, so that's a nice thing. Let's put the red soil back in this pot. I don't use this red soil very much in my garden. I try to get rid of it as quickly as I can. I don't know what it is, but it does not work for me. So let's empty out this pot a little bit to make space for the roots. We'll be keeping the rest of the soil in, and we'll be centering the plant nicely so that it's upright, it's not leaning towards one side. We'll scoop the soil with this, and we'll try and avoid to touch the thorny part, because this is something which we have to be very careful about. Press it from all the sides. You can use your fingers, but you'll have to be more careful. So I'm just using any tools that are coming in handy at the moment. Try and compact the soil also, so that there are no air pockets. I'm just holding it. See how I'm trying to manage it by its leaves. This is a plant which is also very easy to propagate. You just have to take a cutting and keep it in a dry place for a few days, so that a callus, the cut part, it dries out, and then you just have to stick it in the soil, and you'll get a new plant in a couple of weeks. That's how easy it is to get a new plant from an existing plant. I won't be doing that because I don't want more of these plants. I just want a good fuller looking one plant. I'm trying to compact it using the back of that scooper. Just make sure that there are no air. You can tap the pot a few times. I'm just trying to look how much more soil should I be putting in. Some roots are still out, so I'm putting it a little bit more from all the sides. You can just shake the pot a little bit, it will distribute the soil all over, but I'm just putting it on all the sides and pressing it side by side. Now I'm tapping it again just to settle the soil down. I'll be watering it now just a little bit, and then I'll be watering it daily when I water all my plants in the morning. So it gets watered almost every day. So it's rainy season right now, so that's very helpful. I don't have to water on a regular basis. It's raining over here almost daily right now, so it's a good time to repot or to plant cuttings in my region at least. So here we are done, I guess. There are no more roots visible to the eye or above the soil level. Just a little bit of more compacting to be done. The soil was a bit loose, from some points, some areas. So I'm just pressing it down a little bit more. And we are almost done with the repotting of one more plant. And this is it. See, at this point I could have made a little bit more cuttings from the leggy stems, because it's growing very nicely from the middle part, and but I don't want more cuttings, and I was liking the look of the plant. As it will flourish more from the middle, it will be much more full, the pot will be very filled up. And this is the final result. I hope you like my video. If you do, please do press the like button and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching my video. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.